How you doing, folks? Excuse me, it's a hot day here in eastern Massachusetts. 93 degrees, and they say that the weather says it feels like 100. So I'm gonna have a cold beer. I've been having a treat here. These are really enjoyable. They bring on a thirst, and I am thirsty. A little bit of spicy hot. Alright, we have a mug. That's clean. Excuse me, let's have some H2O. Extremely hot. We're outside, a couple of reviews before, but we're inside now. This is the brew we're going to do. I think it has gotten shaken up a little bit, bounced around, I think, but we're still going to do a beer review on it. Let me give a few words. I won't run this long. My number one critic has said I run my monologue, what you call it, at the very beginning, much too long, but I call it just some information on the breweries and so forth. I do have some information on this brewery, HOUSE Brewery. It's a number of locations now. It used to be in Brimfield, Massachusetts. They outgrew that, and they went to Charlton, Massachusetts. That's out in the west. That's 60 miles west of Boston, Massachusetts, in case you're wondering where it is. And I will give a phone number to call in case you want to go to the Charlton location. It's 413-523-2367. It'll be above my head right here. 413-523-2367. And that's for HOUSE Brewery in Charlton, Massachusetts. And it's all outside service now because of the virus, etc. They do not distribute this brewery. It doesn't distribute. All right, let's get to the brew. This is called Super Treat from TreeHouse. TreeHouse was founded in 2011 and has expanded. This is from my number one son. Thank you, Dan. He was down Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Picked me up a bunch of these. They went to the brewery in Sandwich, Massachusetts, and he picked me up a bunch of these from TreeHouse. And I thank him very much so, because TreeHouse has some fantastic brews. Excuse me, that tire. But it is hot. We're inside now. This is the room we call storage room. As you probably can tell by all the stuff around me, left and right and so forth. Used to be a playroom, and then one of my kids' bedroom. All right, this Super Treat is an American double IPA with 8.3% alcohol by volume. It's they use the yeast they use in this is their own yeast, and they use ridiculous amounts of, in their words, ridiculous amounts of citrus, forward and American hops. That sounds good. Basically, this is going to be like a candy-like backbone of a brew. All right, this is Super Treat. I won't go any further. They say it's softly carbonated. Let's see. I'm going to open this very slowly. Because, like I say, this is going to bounce around. Oh, not too bad. A little bit of water vapor is coming out. Usually with their brews, I can get some aromas this far away. It's got quite the head on it. As you can see, it's hazy. The can, you saw it earlier, but it just has a lollipop on it. It's opaque. Has quite the head on it. Let me give a little bit more information on this brewery. Besides their locations of Charlton, Massachusetts, and Sandwich, they're also located in, let me say, oh, I'm getting some of the aromas right now. Tropical fruit. Treehouse Brewery locations.
Here it is. Treehouse Brewing Company, Charlton.
Besides Charlton, Massachusetts, and Sandwich, Mass, all of them are in Massachusetts. Deerfield is also another location in Massachusetts. All right, let's get right to the brew. I'll drink my way through. There it is. Oh yeah, typical like a juice bomb, that hoppy sweetness. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. Again, let's give my a try here. It's just, all right. Oh yes, that is really a fine aroma. Smell the brew like this, you know it's going to be a juice bomb. All right, bottoms up. Oh, candy-like backbone. This is nice. This is very, 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 very much a New England juice bomb. A little, usually juice bombs do not have astringent hops of any kind of astringency. This has a minor little bit at the back as it goes down, because your bitter taste buds are at the back of your tongue. The very beginning of your tongue, you're sweet, and in the middle of the sour, etc. So when you drink this, you pick up the sweetness of the hops and the malt in here. And I'm assuming the yeast also has effects on the flavor and the aromas. So they hit the beginning of your tongue, the sweet taste buds, and that comes across first. That mellowness, that candy-like, as they say, the backbone, candy-like backbone. But not much. I really shouldn't call it bitterness. Yes, it's a bitterness effect to the fact that this is a beer or ale. Correction, it's a double IPA actually, and it's ale, so you do going to get some amount of bitterness on pretty well all, unless all the ales and beers, unless it's got a lot of fruit in it. It's a fruit beer, a sour, maybe a sour ales. Very drinkable. This is so refreshing after I have a torn meniscus in my knee, so I have every so often, actually a couple times a week, therapy on my knee, and they do a good job, excellent job over there in Bedford, Massachusetts, on Middlesex Turnpike. Fantastic job, and it is a workout. I mean, they really make sure the knee's working, but at their time and their amount of energy I'm using into the knee. Fantastic folks over there. So I do work up a sweat, and I do enjoy coming home and having one of these, especially from Treehouse. This is really a fine brew. So I want to thank the folks at Orthopedics and Therapy, and I want to thank the folks at Treehouse for making my day right now. For making my day much better. This is fantastic. Thank you all, folks. I want to thank definitely the folks that the beer master and the folks that started this brewery. It's family owned. This is a family owned brewery, and I do want to thank the beer master for making some fantastic brews. And I want to thank my son Dan, my number one son, for purchases and giving it to me. So I will sit here, finish this fine brew, get into my treats again a little bit. When I finish, mow the lawn, upstairs. So with that said, folks, if you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drive. The life you save may be your own, or any innocent person out there. So don't want heavy equipment if you've been drinking. Drink responsibly if you do drink alcohol. Have a good day, folks. From hot Massachusetts, very humid. Hope you all having a better day than we have here as far as the heat here. I know down in Arizona the heat's in the 3 digits, but they say they have that special heat. It's not like here. Oh, I think that's what they say. I've never been. Oh, I have been through Arizona. I forget. It seemed hot at the time. So good combination, real good combination. And well, let me end it here, folks. Ciao. Fantastic flavors. The flavors I am getting out of this with the hops, basically because what they put into it is some orange, some strawberry, and the reason I'm saying reading it off this is because it's a lychee. They put lychee in this. It's a fruit, and that gives off strawberry and watermelon flavors, and sometimes rosewater flavors and aromas on this, because definitely a nice tropical fruit flavor and aroma on this of oranges and sweet tangerine. And all of those fruits, I'm not picking up on individual like sometimes you pick up on grapefruit or pineapple. It's just a creaminess of fine hops. They do say they have unfiltered orange in this, like a pulp they put in this. I am picking up sometimes of an orange flavor. The aroma is strictly tropical, and really a subtle combination is subtle. It's like a soft combination. It's there. It's soft, I would say the word. Is that the correct word? Subtle combination. Very drinkable. This is a very drinkable brew.